quick one, guys, touching on social media, which I was speaking about, like marketing and stuff yesterday. When you're starting out, your profile won't just sort of explode straight away. It is daunting sort of putting yourself out there on social media, especially if you're trying to speak in your videos and stuff like that. The good thing is it gets better over time. You get better at doing it. Similar to tattooing or whatever craft that you do, if you dedicate time to it, you improve and you get better at it. Same thing with social media. You'll be able to see what seems to work on your profile, and you can start to tailor the videos a little bit more and the content and stuff like that. If you're not posting anything at all and you're not dedicating time to it, you're not going to start to get in a flow and start to see what works. But the consistency is one of the most important things. Posting regularly, part of becoming a trusted profile. The consistency is important, but so's the content itself, guys. You don't have to be getting professional cameras and all that sort of stuff, but you do have to be putting content out there. Personally, when you have pages where it's just literally the product itself, if you're a tattooist and you're only posting your tattoos, for me, the problem with that, I think profiles should be more personable. People should be connecting with the tattooist, essentially, the person behind the tattoos. It's nice for people to see who's doing the tattoos and get a feel for what the person's like. So I think a profile has a much better chance of succeeding and doing well, and in turn bringing more customers to the business if there's a bit of you on the profile. If I was booking in a tattoo and I just was based it on the work alone, I'd be curious as to what the person looks like. When I turn up to the shop, how do I know who I'm looking for? When someone comes to me for a tattoo, they're walking in my shop, they've watched me on social media, I already feel like the mates. They come in and they're mentioning things from videos they've seen weeks ago, and they're like, oh, did you get that sorted? People mention the time I got robbed a few months back. I remember seeing about you getting your apartment broken into. People are connecting with the content, and it just puts you on more of a level where you feel like friends with the customer. I personally think all profiles should be personable, should have a bit of you on the profile. As far as speaking on videos, it's a big one, that, because it's quite tricky to put yourself out there. When you first start posting, you'll feel very awkward and feel like you'll overjudge the videos you're posting and stuff like that. But if you're just speaking naturally and just being yourself, I feel like that comes across better. I said it yesterday in the video that you're more likely to connect with your audience if you're being real. I feel like people on social media, if you're trying to portray everything as perfect and everything you put across, it can be hard for people to connect with that because it's not perfect. So if you're showing yourself a little bit more vulnerable, being a bit more realistic to how things are, like I said, you're more likely to connect with your audience. But we're surprised how important it is for a customer to want to like you in order to want to buy from you. And the only way they're going to connect with you and start to feel like they like you and stuff like that is through your content. If they can't see what you're doing and who you are and a bit about you, then they're not able to start to follow and get behind what you're doing, and in turn want to buy from you. Well, this isn't just tattoo related, generalising it. Anyway, I'm driving to the gym. Enough of that shit. Driving to the gym. I'm gonna smash out a chest session. I've actually got an hour this morning in the gym. I'm playing badminton later with my nephew. Don't laugh. Getting the cardio in.